Yo, chat, what is good? What's poppin'? Yo, is TikTok not live? Alright, there we go. I keep having to refresh to make sure the TikTok's live too. Yo, what's poppin', chat? Hope you guys are doing good. Yo, what's good, Nelly? What's good? What's good? Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, wait, I just realized I have chat on this layout. I have to put chat way above. There we go. My B. What are you saying my B for? Yo, what's good, Cloud? I literally just saw your comment on my video. Like, I literally just saw that you left a comment. So I recognized your name immediately. Yo, what's good, Kat? What's good, Brett? What's poppin', everyone? Ven. All right, so for today, guys, we got. Hold on, let me do this first. All right. So for today, guys, we got some fun things to talk about. You know, so this week is a little bit of a hectic week for me. Later this week, I am going to be in Chicago. I'm going to be flying out to Combo Breaker, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be a finalist in Grid Break for Under Night. If you guys are aware of what Under Night is, my team, Team Tama, we got into the finals for that. So I'm going to be content. I'm going to try my best earlier this week to prep content. We have a little bit of an upload schedule that's a little newer. But if I miss an upload on Saturday, or maybe even Thursday, I don't think I'll miss a Thursday upload, but if I miss an upload on Saturday, if I miss an upload this week, that might be, we might not have a video this weekend, and we might just roll it over to Tuesday or whatever. But I think I have enough stuff prepped in the meantime. I plan on making a video out of this too, so it should be fun. I've been catching up on the vids. The only thing that keeps me engaged, yo, I appreciate that genuinely, because you know, I don't know, us KH fans, we need something going on right now. Yo, what's good, Itachi Star? Alright, so, for today, guys, I wanted to talk about Kingdom Hearts 4, but in a different way. I want to talk about what's going to happen after Kingdom Hearts 4. I know these discussions are a little weird. Not everyone jives with these sort of discussions, but I think it's interesting, and a year from now, I want to look back at this moment and kind of see how right we are, maybe 2 years from now, a year from now, whatever information we have. Hopefully we can say we have a KH4 trailer by this time next year, right? But I want to kind of create my own sort of dream roadmap for post Kingdom Hearts 4. The light is like all, I don't know, you can tell the blinds are like hitting my face a certain way. Well, let me fix that right quick. That one looks great for the camera. I don't think it does. I don't know. Alright. Is that better? I think that's worse, actually. That might be worse. I try to open up the blinds a little bit. I don't know. Hold on. Let me fix it again. We're adjusting. We're getting used to the webcam, chat. Hope you guys like the webcam stream though, regardless. But it is what it is. Alright, so let me redo that. We're just gonna leave it the way it is. Screw it. Who cares, bro? It don't matter. Alright. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I guess so. Anyways, so I wanted to create a roadmap for Kingdom Hearts 4, create kind of like my own roadmap that I think maybe you guys are going to have some input on this as well. A roadmap that we can all kind of agree on, like, okay, this is generally the type of content that we want to see from Kingdom Hearts before it ends, like before Nomura retires. This is how we can have as much of a fleshed out story as we can out of the Lost Master Saga, which is assumingly probably the last arc, the last saga that Kingdom Hearts is going to have. I mean, depending on how long the Lost Master Saga is, right? Maybe KH4 is the only game in the Lost Master Saga. I don't know. But regardless, for this story, for Kingdom Hearts to have a good story, a satisfying conclusion, I think this roadmap they're about to talk about today is the route I would like to see them go, personally. It's the route I would like to see them go. So I think it'll make an interesting discussion. I think it'll be cool to look back at this video years from now and kind of just see how right or wrong we are. So, you ready to get right into this? Yo, what's good, Con Man? What's good? What's good, everyone? What's good, Muster? What's poppin'? Yo, what's good, TikTokers? Hope you guys are doing well. I still don't have the thing like ready for. I still don't have the TikTok chat like on stream. I don't have the TikTok chat as part of the group chat. I gotta figure out how to do that. I have a creator, Violin, who's gonna help me with that eventually. I just gotta find the time to like sit down and kind of mess around with that, you know. All right, so I think we just get right into the discussion, man. You know, no messing around, just getting right into it. All right, so let's see. So for starters, let's change the music up a little bit. So for starters, right? Obviously, this is just a roadmap. Like, we're gonna make KH4 part of the roadmap because the game's not out yet. But ideally, I think we get Kingdom Hearts 4 as the next Kingdom Hearts game, like the next released Kingdom Hearts project. I mean, this isn't accounting for any potential like ports. Like, let's say they do a PS5 remaster of Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think it's necessarily. I do think it's kind of needed, but not like a necessity. You know what I mean? It's not the most important thing, but it is something that I would like for KH3 being my favorite game. I'll eat it up. But Kingdom Hearts 4 being the next game, obvious. I mean, after Miscellaneous cancellation, I think it's pretty clear that KH4 has to be like, it has to deliver even more pressure is on Kingdom Hearts 4 on the story end. I mean, it was already for many people going to be that anyways, because let's be real, with Missing Link, a lot of people would have played it at launch, probably not finished the story. It would have been a side thing to like maybe 70-80% of Kingdom Hearts' potential audience. So KH4 being the next big title, the next big thing that we're going to see, makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to stay on this for too long because we've had many discussions about KH4, what it could be, what it could possibly mean. So we're going to move on to the more interesting things. So KH4 is just going to be our start to the roadmap. This is the thing that I believe, I don't know, this is the beginning. It's the beginning of Lost Masters arc. I think after this, we're going to get into some heavy stuff. So the game that I think we need to get after Kingdom Hearts 4, the title that I believe needs to happen, like absolutely needs to happen. It could happen before it, but around KH4's release, immediately after, right before, we need a Kingdom Hearts Key Saga remake. This is an obvious one. This is an obvious one for a lot of hardcore fans of the franchise, but even beyond being a hardcore fan of the franchise, I think if they could remake this game and remake this game in a way where casual fans, at least a certain portion of casual fans, will get into this, like we get millions more people into the story, finishing the story. There'll be a fair amount of people replaying and re-experiencing it, hopefully in a better way, maybe catching some things they didn't notice about Union Cross, Dark Road, and new content being Missing Link, that being a big seller here. Missing Link getting a full remaster, full repurpose here. I think what they could do is they could take away the GPS system from Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. You have a nice double A Kingdom Hearts title, like kind of like that descaled KH3 look that they were going with for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link's art style. Take that and put that on the rest of the mobile games. Reuse that, like those models, those animations, use all those assets and pump them into Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, pump them into Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and I think we get a really nice, like, game experience, meaty game experience. You could do it on a Birth by Sleep style on the title screen. You could pick between Union Cross, Missing Link, Dark Road for the stories you want to go down, whichever story you want to experience first. Obviously, the timeline order would be Union Cross, then Missing Link, then Dark Road, but I think this would be a very fun way for a lot of fans to re-experience the story of Union Cross. That was a lot better than a movie. Again, I think remastering all three of these games in a game would be better. I know a lot of people, time-wise, we're thinking movie. We're thinking like, okay, maybe we get some story that's a part of KH3, similar to the Chirithy stuff that they did leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. Where Chirithy, they did this little thing where it's in the game as well, but I haven't looked at it in a while. Chirithy kind of recaps the story of all the Kingdom Hearts games. People are thinking something like that for the Key Saga. I think the Key Saga story is way too good, way too fruitful, and has kept this fan. It's done so much for the hardcore fandom, like during some of these droughts, and even post and before Kingdom Hearts 3. Like the community of it is so strong. I think they deserve a game. I don't think they deserve just a movie or something that they're gonna also probably watch on YouTube like Key back cover. I think they deserve a game. We deserve a game for the Key Saga. And I know a lot of fans are like, hey, look, I don't think we're going to get one. I don't know. Because Kingdom Hearts fans, we have been conditioned to lower our expectations drastically. And I'm not saying that's not a good thing with Square Enix, with the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm not saying that's not a optimal approach to things. I'm just saying that we deserve better than that. I think that should not be what we're aiming for. I think that should be the bare minimum. And we shouldn't be striving for the bare minimum. You get what I'm saying? So I think a game Birth by Sleep style, 3 stories, 1 game would be perfect, because it would be. It would just be great. It would be a fun experience. And people greatly overestimate how long the stories of these games actually are, considering it's all text box dialogue. Like, even the cutscenes you see on YouTube, like some of these cutscene compilations, they look long for sure, right? But when you add voice acting to these things, when you add actual animation to some of these moments, they're gonna go by a lot faster. Like, some of these moments, some of these scenes aren't gonna be do with the text boxes, click, you know, like it's not gonna be as long. It's not gonna be as slow. You're reading everything in cutscene. Like, it's gonna be a lot longer, you know. Yo, what's good, Brandon? What's good, Rory? Yo, we got 2 Brandons in the chat. I'm so ready to binge watch all 12 hours of the cutscenes from the app game. 12 hours. I don't even think the story, okay, well, maybe if we include Missing Link, it might add up to 12 hours, but I don't know, man. Like, I think they could make a really good 20 to 30 hour Kingdom Hearts game. Double A, it doesn't need to be a AAA game. I would love it if it was a AAA game, but even Double A is a drastic improvement from what we've had art style wise before for Union Cross and Dark Road, at least. So I think you can definitely compile all 3 of these stories, all 3 of them, into 3 like mini games, because the story of Union Cross, if you just follow the straight story, you don't focus super heavily on Disney World, you don't focus super heavily on all these random missions, purely the story, the Daybreak Town stuff, maybe put a little, you know, do a little mission here and there, do a little online thing if you want to on the side. That'd be cool for some replayability. With Missing Link, just focus on the story. Dark Road definitely mostly focuses on the story too. You're not doing like that much stuff with Disney and Dark Road, but with Dark Road, if you just follow the story, you could probably get through Dark Road in like 3 to 4 hours, I'm assuming, if they animated, add some voice acting to it. Each of these games could easily be under 10 hours each, or like probably under 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. That's my take. Key Saga is too good to just be a movie. Exactly. I agree. Completely agree. It has to be done right. They will literally do a demake for KH1 or Kingdom Hearts Key next year if KH4 is years away from release. I think first and foremost, they need to get a B team to create side titles, recycling as many assets as possible from KH3 and KH4 so you could get games quicker. That's definitely a big deal. That's a big thing there. I think that's something that they could do. But it's a little weird, because I kind of thought that Kingdom Hearts was on their path to doing that, you know, before the Square Enix restructure and stuff hit. Because post Kingdom Hearts 3, we were reading these interviews, and Nomura was talking about things as if we had like 3 different teams working on Kingdom Hearts games. Because I remember at the time, you had the Union Cross / Dark Road team working on, well, Dark Road and like the Union Cross ending, which was like very few people, but still, we'll call that a little mini Kingdom Hearts team there, right? You had the Osaka team working on the mainline games, you know, KH4, whatever else they could potentially work on, but at the time, just KH4 and Remind. And then you also had a completely separate team that was working on Melody of Memory. So, like, I don't know. We did kind of have 3 separate teams working on Kingdom Hearts coming out of KH3, and now I don't really know what's going on with the Missing Link team post KH4. I don't know what's going on with that team at all. Like, I don't think it was fully Osaka team doing that game. I'm pretty sure it was another department. I would like to imagine, right? Maybe those team members probably just got moved to, you know, KH4 at this point, but I don't know. Very weird. really think the restructure changed all of the structure of the Kingdom Hearts team? I mean, it's very possible, or very likely, matter of fact. I think every team had a little bit of restructuring at Square Enix, because they're doing a restructure, a long-term restructure. They probably like moved a lot of people around from different teams, and we're focusing on different elements, different aspects of things. So yeah. And Brandon, I got rid of the community tab, straight up. I got rid of the viewer community tab. I know a lot of you guys were posting in it. I meant to make a community post about that, but I did just end up getting rid of it, because I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of very weird kind of posts in there. I'm not gonna lie. And if you guys do want to post like artworks and things like that, I love that you guys are doing that in the community tab. But I don't know. Like there was too much overlap with people who were like posting fine things, like fine community things, engaging things, and there was a lot of people who were kind of just posting really kind of odd, just kind of weird stuff, you know. I don't know. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't think I was getting a lot of value out of that. I don't think the community was getting too much value out of it either. Like, because there was really just a kind of loop of a couple of people who were posting things constantly in there. And I'd rather people just, if they have a community post, they get a community post notification, they're getting it from me rather than getting it from like, a viewer or like anyone else on the channel. But that's my statement on that for now. I'll give you guys probably more, if anyone else wants to ask, I'll talk about it later, but that's what's going on with the community tab. Key Saga needs an animated series or something. That's another thing. People are saying animated series. I think an animated series would be more interesting for sure than a movie, but I don't know. I still think Kingdom Hearts is a game series, and as much as I want a Kingdom Hearts show movie, I really want those things, like an official one, like a big in theaters sort of thing, or on Disney Plus show or something like that. As much as I would love that, I heavily feel like it's a game series and we need games, right? That's what we need for the Key Saga. So yeah, TLDR for Union Cross, Dark Road, Missing Link, we need a game. I want a game probably in Best Route to Go, similar style to what they were doing with Missing Link, descaled sort of KH3 art style, or you can just straight up go to the old AA PS2 Kingdom Hearts art style if you want to, a more polished remastered version of that. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Key. Now that's why I think for the Key Saga, we desperately need that after KH4. And the reason I think this would hit more after KH4 is because of characters like Strelitzia, characters like the Foretellers who you see in this bottom left corner here. These characters are especially the Foretellers. The Foretellers are a major part and are debatably, the Key Saga Union Cross is the foundational lore for KH4. It's the Lost Masters saga, and the Lost Masters were introduced in Key. So yeah, now I think that's inarguable. It's the foundation. The mobile games are the foundation for KH4's story, which is a little insane to say and is a problem. But I think a lot of people who are getting into Kingdom Hearts maybe for the first time, or people who are getting into Kingdom Hearts, after KH3 and they haven't played the mobile games, they haven't played like all this other stuff, they are going to be introduced to the Foretellers, to the Master, as newer characters. And if they make these newer characters, these newer villains, very interesting, very engaging, they have cool boss fights, they have cool music, they have aura, as you know, people like to say nowadays. Like, if they have all of the makings of great villains that are engaging and it feels fresh, which I think that's the most exciting thing about the Lost Master Saga, having fresh villains, a lot of people are going to be interested. A lot of people are going to be very interested. It's like Days was sold off of the idea of Roxas and the organization, and a lot of that interest from the organization and Roxas was built in Kingdom Hearts 2. A lot of the interest for the Master of Masters and the Foretellers are going to be built off of Kingdom Hearts 4, so I think that would be the best time to remake and sort of retell that story in Union Cross, Missing Link, Dark Road after 4, because a lot of people are going to have interest in these characters after a big game like that. So that's where I'm going with that. That's where my brain's sort of at with that one. What do you guys think, though? What do you guys think? What's good, MC? What's good, Bing Bong? Yo, Musanic, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Yo, what's good, Mickey? Yo, Rory, I am very sorry about that, but you do not have to. I gotta be real. You do not have to spam it. Like I'm very I'm sorry that. I hope you're all right. Genuinely, I genuinely hope you're okay. Do not spam, bro. You don't got to spam. You don't got to spam in the chat. Wonder how possible it is to do something like Octopath Zero for the KH mobile games. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good like topic to kind of talk about the mobile games. You know, Octopath Zero. Octopath Zero, for a lot of people that don't know, is actually kind of a semi remaster of Champions of the Continent, their mobile game that Octopath had in the late 2010s, and the game apparently performed really well. A lot of people really liked it. I know a lot of people who liked it more than Octopath 2 even, and it's crazy because it's like, okay, if Square is willing to remake like a mobile game like this, then or modernize a mobile game like this, then maybe they could do that for Kingdom Hearts. Maybe they could do that for Missing Link, Dark Road, and Cross. That'd be pretty cool, right? How do you feel about a small movie being included with KH4? Kind of like how the new SAO game has a whole anime bundle with the game if you buy the deluxe edition or whatever. I do not follow the new SAO games, but if you're just saying a movie bundled in with it, I mean, maybe, but I still worry that, like, I don't know, would a lot of people really be into that? Because, like, how many people, I know Kingsglaive was released a decent bit before FF15, but, like, how many people actually watched Kingsglaive or consumed Kingsglaive before playing FF15 versus how many people who just bought FF15? You know what I mean? So, like, I still think just having a game, like a dedicated product for it, rather than it being bundled in with something, would just potentially do better, or at least it would stand out a little more. All right, so we're going to move on from the Key Saga, and we're going to move on from what I think. So right now, the roadmap is Kingdom Hearts 4 into Key Saga Remaster. That's what I think should be the first two things that happen in the future. Kingsglaive before FF15 was actually hype. I'm glad I did it. Yo, that's nice. Let's go. I watched Kingsglaive. I never played 15, but I watched Kingsglaive, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what was going on in that entire movie. I had no idea what was happening. Not sure if you already said and I missed it, but would you like a show or movie released via Disney Plus that fits somewhere in the saga? Would be a great way to fill just internal lore between games. I think I think I'm kind of leaning more to, as much as I would love a canon movie or show, I'm kind of been leaning towards the idea that Kingdom Hearts is a game franchise. So, like, I think any story that we get should be mostly in the games. It's cool to have like weird specifics or like details in other media. That would be cool, and that'd be nice as a Kingdom Hearts fan to be able to get into all of that and have fun with all of that. But I do lean towards games, like games over shows and movies at the end of the day. As much as I want a movie, as much as I want a show, I think the movie and shows like purpose should not be to appeal to already hardcore KH fans, but not only that, but should also be like able to bring new people in. So that's where I would probably do a Kingdom Hearts 1 sort of remake movie or Disney Plus show or something like that. Yo, Master Riku, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Not sure if you already said and I missed it, but would you like or I already read that, I'm dumb. Endless Ski Overload, what's good? You haven't played 15? Nope, have not. Yo, what's good, Wes? Do you think we would have more KH characters as guests in other games? Maybe. I don't want a movie till Nomura is gone. I think any multimedia stuff should just be different takes or interpretations of Kingdom Hearts, like how it is for the manga and novels from what I've heard. Exactly. I completely agree. Yo, what's good, Patriot? Patriot, what the heck, bro? You got arrested. Excuse me? What are you doing? Oh, you shattered it. Okay, you shattered the door. I ain't gonna lie, that's an insane story, bro. That's crazy. You're at a strip mall, the door got stuck, and you shattered the glass on accident? That's a little sus. But, you know, you said you got cleared, so hey, you must have been an accident, right? Able to prove it. What about a Kingdom Hearts fighting game where you can play all of the original Kingdom Hearts games? Wait, what? Okay, the last part confuses me, but when you say Kingdom Hearts fighting game, I'm all for that. I would love a Kingdom Hearts fighting game, but when you say play all the original, I'm assuming you're saying original characters is what you mean to say? Do you think Verum Rex would be the next AAA after Kingdom Hearts 4? I don't know if they do a AAA Verum Rex game, but ideally, yeah. Ideally, yeah. All right, so I think we're good with like the Key Saga, right? We're good on that topic. So, all right, I want to move on from the Key Saga and Missing Link and Dark Road and all that stuff, and I want to talk about something else. So right now, the roadmap, Kingdom Hearts 4 into any sort of Key Saga remaster. It doesn't matter what it is, but preferably it should be a game. And if it's standalone, it probably would be a game. If it's a movie or anything else, they would probably have to bundle it in with something, because I can't imagine them dropping a movie solo for the Key Saga, at least in this current environment. That would be a little weird, I think, unless it was in theaters or something, which would be cool. I'd go into theaters to see that. But hey, I feel like that would be a little niche, a little odd. Anyways, so KH4, Key Saga Remaster. The next thing I want to talk about is, I think after a Key Saga Remaster, this is the next big game after Kingdom Hearts 4. I think Key Saga Remaster, ideally should be a double A game, lower budget game. Should just mainly have some voice acting and give you the lore, the background on the Lost Masters, on everything in the Key Saga, the Union Leaders, all that stuff. I think the next step after that, maybe even, you know, during that, these two titles are interchangeable, but I think either one of these two routes, they go with a Verum Rex game, which I know Nomura wants to do, or a full-scale action RPG Kairi game. We need a Kairi game. It doesn't even need to be a Kairi solo game, but it could be a Kairi focused one. You could do something like Dream Drop Distance, where if you're not as confident in Kairi selling like a game on her own, like a lot of people buying just a Kairi game, you could bundle it in with Sora. You could have a Sora Kairi game or a Riku Kairi game. You can make it like a Dream Drop Distance type of thing. Just a real Kairi game. And I know the trolls, I know a lot of people who, they like to meme around a little bit. They like to act like Melody of Memory. They like to act like Melody of Memory was our Kairi game. And we thought it was at first, until we found out it was a rhythm game. Bro. No. This was not our Kairi game, man. Like, it's crazy, because we have a Kairi game. Our quote-unquote Kairi game. Kairi is playable for like one segment. Kairi's not even a playable character. She's not even part of any of the main teams. You have Team Days, you have Team Sora, Dawn, and Goofy, you have Riku and Dream Eaters in the game. The Birth by Sleep trio. No team with Kairi. No Kairi team. Kairi doesn't have any Dream Eaters by her side. She doesn't have any Heartless, she doesn't have anyone. Like, Kairi does not have like any significant playable segment, replayable segments. It's crazy. And the one moment she could have had a major playable segment, Sora took it. like let's be real, Sora took that moment. It's just kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. She deserves a real game. Yeah, she does. She really does. I wish we would get more love for Kairi. She's had potential from Kingdom Hearts 1, but she's always been pushed aside. 100%. 100%. So I think what they do is they do a Verum Rex game, a full-scale Verum Rex game, or a full-scale Kairi plus other character game. I am perfectly fine with a solo Kairi game. A solo Kairi game would go absolutely insane. Like, I would be all over that. Noir, you guys know Noir would pop off for that, our podcast co-host of the Datascape. But why not both? Because I should have said this in the beginning. The reason we're doing the roadmap this specific way, because obviously this is my dream roadmap, but I think that Nomura, let me switch scenes for this one. So, cause I need to make this clear, right? All right, so straight up, the reason that I don't just have a bajillion different games in here. If it was up to me, and you know, like, Nomura's a human being, bro. He can only do so much. Nomura's getting older and older and older. He already mentioned retirement. He already mentioned how he's thinking about ending and wrapping up the series. So this roadmap, this sort of like list of games that I think would be ideal to have post Kingdom Hearts 4, like for the Lost Master Saga, is made in mind with that, with Nomura retiring within the next decade, within, you know, the next couple of games. So I'm thinking, okay, what if we had to squeeze out the bare minimum out of the saga, like in terms of story and in terms of like satisfying the fans? They might, for all I know, Square Enix might straight up just be doing Kingdom Hearts 4 into Kingdom Hearts 5 and maybe some like ports or remasters here and there. For all we know, we might never get another double A Kingdom Hearts title like a Birth by Sleep or Return of Distance. But this is a slightly optimistic but still aware roadmap that Nomura is closing in on retirement. We're definitely in the later like half or later third, fourth of Nomura's career than before. It's ending sooner rather than later. So he's either going to pass the torch on and finish some of these things, or if he wants to finish the series himself, I think these are the games realistically that he can still direct, he can still do, and we probably get most of these titles within the next decade for Kingdom Hearts. So this roadmap is like a kind of 10-year roadmap, I think, for Kingdom Hearts. So after KH4, within 10 years of 4, we get the rest of these games. Hopefully less than that. We don't want to go through another 10 years, but I mean, it's been a little long, bro. Like, we don't want that. Also, what's good, Jay, with the key? We don't want to wait a super long time for a Kingdom Hearts game again, but still, ideally, we know the modern game environment. I think the next 10 years, broad scope, next 10 years, 5 to 10 years for Kingdom Hearts, I would like it to look like this. All right, so let's go back. All right. So I think talking about this, a Verimax game or a Kairi game, I don't feel like both are going to happen. I would love for both to happen. Some people will say, why not both? I agree. Why not both? And the real reason for why not both is Nomura probably don't have as many games under his belt. We would ideally want these games, these stories to be under Nomura's belt, because Nomura created these characters. Nomura's like, we don't want a George Lucas situation where they're kind of scrambling, trying to figure out what the heck to do with Star Wars' story. We want the George Lucas for Kingdom Hearts to still finish this trilogy, to still finish this arc. So for Verimax or Kairi game, I think Kairi is very likely, actually, for Kairi after Remind, after Melody of Memory. I think trajectory-wise, for Kingdom Hearts, even though it's been some years, right? They're still developing with these things in mind. We are off of Remind. We are off of Melody of Memory. We are off of 2 products that had a lot of Kairi involvement. Remind had a crap ton of Kairi involvement. Melody of Memory, even though I don't think it's a real Kairi game, they tried. They pretended it was. So I'll take them pretending it was as a sign, as a potential effort to do something more in the future. Plus, we know that Kairi's going to be training with Aqua, so that's something they're going to be approaching in a future game, and I'm sure they are very aware of the criticism Kairi had in base KH3, which they rectified a lot in Remind by making her playable, and also, you know, they completely fixed that scene with Xemnas, right? So I think that Kairi very likely could be playable in a KH4, or probably maybe in all of these games. There's a potential that Kairi could be a playable character in most games in the upcoming saga, like with KH4, KH5, maybe even if they have a small segment of Verum next game or something, updating her on, like, updating us with her with Kairi and Aqua's training. I think it's very realistic that Kairi could be a playable character in the future for multiple Kingdom Hearts titles. So maybe they don't need a game for her, but I would still love to have one. And if this is under the assumption that Sora and Riku are going to take up the majority, like 90% of the spotlight. We want a game where Kairi is the spotlight, because she needs that for her character. But if they do enough work in the story, in the narrative, we have a good like 1-2 hour playable segment or something with her in future Kingdom Hearts games, that could be enough. That could be the bare minimum. But full optimism, I would love a Kyrie game. Now, for the Verum Rex game, I think this is actually pretty likely. Now, there's a little bit of a toss-up and a little bit of a debate because we don't have full context to what Nomura meant by this, but after Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced, Nomura actually talked about in the interview how it was kind of a toss-up. He was debating on whether to make Kingdom Hearts 4 or a Verum Rex game, and a lot of people interpret this in different ways, and I think translations were a little funky at the time. It's a little unclear whether he meant like that in terms of title or in terms of game, because in a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans' brains, Verum Rex is a Yozora game. Verum Rex will be a full-scale Yozora game. This will be the closest thing to modern day versus 13. That ideally is what Verum Rex would be to most Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy fans. So if it was a toss-up between KH4 and Verum Rex, we don't know if Verum Rex is going to end up having KH4 elements in it, like he ended up just combining the two, or if he decided to just straight up go with one title over the other, aka Kingdom Hearts 4 first and then Verum Rex layered on the line. So we'll kind of see how that goes, right? So between a Verum Rex or a Kyrie game, chat, I feel like the Verum Rex game would probably do better, only because they can market this game as straight up versus 13, and it will probably sell crazy units, crazy numbers. You've even had Jared, the Gamers Joint, make a video talking about how they potentially could make Verum Rex its own little standalone franchise, you know, kind of similar to like how Shin Megami Tensei would be to Persona. You know, Persona is like a side, or was at one point a side series technically to Shin Megami Tensei, but now we have Persona like taking the reins. Maybe that's the future of Kingdom Hearts versus Verum Rex. Maybe Verum Rex is the post like Kingdom Hearts timeline. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they're setting up another universe for Kingdom Hearts to work in. That could be the thing. That would be a very interesting route for them to go. But chat, would you guys right now, everyone, the lurkers, the people typing in chat, everyone, what would you prefer? A Verum Rex game or a Kyrie game? Well, which one would you rather play? If you had to choose one. Do not cop out and say both. If you had to choose one, Verum Rex game or Kyrie game, go. I feel like hardcore KH fans might say Kyrie game, but I feel like even hardcore KH fans kind of think the Verum Rex game would go crazy. Like, what I mean by or, by the way, is if one happens, the other does not happen at all. Yeah, a lot of chat is saying Verum Rex, man. It's literally just Final Fantasy, but not really, and KH, but not really. So it's not really Final Fantasy, and it's not really Kingdom Hearts either. That's what Verum Rex is? That's what you're saying? I'm hardcore, and I want Verum Rex. Probably Verum Rex, even though I prefer most of that to stay within its own series. Kyrie game, but mostly I do see that her game would have Verum Rex elements. Really? Okay. If Verum Rex happens, it will likely be on PS6 the next few years. Yeah, both of these games are like either AAA or like a very high effort AA game. So one of the two. Like I think these games would both probably look like KH4. Like, they would probably have the budget and have the energy that KH4 had put into it, but just not as long. Like, I think either of these games, if they were to happen, would probably be 10 to 15 hours ish. Which Kingdom Hearts games are usually 20 hours, but I think, I don't know. We'll have to see. I actually don't know how I would word that, because we don't really know what a Birth by Sleep or Journey of Distance would look like in the modern day. Like, we have no idea. No clue. Okay, we've been spamming the Sonic R music recently. Random thought, will this game be an action RPG or another genre? Preferably an action RPG. Like, I'm okay actually if Verum Rex plays a little similarly to Final Fantasy or what Versus 13 was originally going to be, like a more polished 15. But I think, you know, keep it in the vein of Kingdom Hearts. I don't care either. I don't care if these are command menu or command deck games. Bro, they could give me a command deck Kyrie game and I'll eat it up. Like, straight up. I will eat up a command deck Kyrie game, bro. Do what you gotta do. Just give me I want the story for the Kairi game. I would love the gameplay to be crazy too, but I just want the game to like play good. I just want it to be fun. Fun Kairi story game. I want some good story from that. That's the goal here. Yeah, it would be an action RPG. I mean, most of these games should be action RPGs, ideally. Excuse me. Reynatus. I heard Reynatus was kind of so-so, you know? That's what I heard, but I still want to play it. I do still really want to play it, but I heard it was a little so-so. Another Retain the Memories? No. I'm good off that. Personally, I'm good off that. Hold up, chat. Getting a little darker, so I had to put the LED on. By the way, a little check-in. Do you guys like this style of live stream? Is this more engaging? Like, is this a way more engaging, like, discussion stream for you guys? Like, tell me yes or no. Like, thumbs up in the chat or W's in the chat, whatever you wanna type. I don't care. Do you guys like this style? I'm trying something new here. You know, I'm trying some new things, and they make some fun videos. You guys have really enjoyed the past couple of videos I've done in this style too. I know I need to get a better webcam. I know. We have more slides. We have a couple more slides to get through. Well, really, we don't have that many more. All right. We have 2 more slides, I think. Nice. All right, this song is peak, man. Love this song. All right. So we are going to move on from this. So TLDR for a Varimex or Kairi game. I think this ideally should happen also after KH4, but preferably after the Kingdom Hearts Key Saga remaster. I think the Key Saga being told as a story is the most important thing. Like, if they only made KH4 and 5 as the next 2 Kingdom Hearts games, somehow, some way, if you have to outsource it to another studio, we need the mobile game stories to be remastered or at least more accessible outside of just YouTube. So I think the Key Saga is more important than both of these things, even to me. I would even debate, for me, and maybe I'm saying that because I've already experienced this, the Key Saga remasters are even more important to me than the Varimex and Kairi game, which is why I put it before it. Maybe it wouldn't be as fun. It might not be as fun of a gameplay experience. It might not be as fresh, but I think to preserve this story, because it's a story that already does exist, but just isn't accessible, I think this needs to be preserved first and foremost before we get to any like major new content. So I would love for that. But for the Varimex or Kairi game, I personally, if Kairi is playable at all in KH4 or another game, I think I would prefer Varimex. It hurts to say that because I love Kairi. I am a Kairi glazer. I'm probably one of the major Kairi glazers in the fandom. I do hold her accountable. I don't glaze her too much. I don't over glaze her. I acknowledge her faults. I think she needs a lot of work, and a game would fix a lot of her problems, which is mainly screen time. But the Varimex game, man. I know the Varimex game would go crazy. Like, I feel like the Varimex game would be the better game, or the more interesting game. That would be a generational title. Like, that non-number, I think a Varimex game has the potential to be the biggest non-number title in the series. Like, that's how much I think Varimex would slap. In terms of just, like, pure aura and, like, I don't know, like, what it could do for Kingdom Hearts. Because they could just advertise as a Final Fantasy game. They could just advertise as Versus 13 or something. Like, it would go so crazy. It could go so crazy. So, moving on from this, though. We got the last thing on this roadmap. I think the things before this are what need to absolutely happen before we end the series. Anything else can happen after. Now, you're probably wondering, why not throw in a Days remake or a recoded remake or remaster or something, port to consoles into this? I don't actually think they're hard priorities, especially for this saga. For the Lost Master saga, I don't think they're priorities, and I think that anyone could do them. I don't think Nomura needs to be around for a Days or recoded remaster or remake or anything. I don't think Nomura needs to be around for that. So I think Kingdom Hearts 5 after the Veramex or Kairi game, and that would put us at one. So how many KH games is that? So we have Kingdom Hearts 4, we have Missing Link, or let me restart this. We have Kingdom Hearts 4, we have a Key Saga remaster, we have a Yozora or Kairi game. Maybe if we're lucky we get both, but I'm gonna say one. And then we get KH5. So that is 4 different Kingdom Hearts projects that I think the Lost Master saga should include. And it's really 3.5 because the remaster remakes of Union Cross, depending on how hard they go with those remakes, like if it's a movie, it'd be 3.5, but if it's a full game, then yeah, we'll consider that 4 games. But I think the series should really just be 4 non-number title, 5 big non-number title, by the way, and then we end the series at 5. I think that would be great. That's a good 10-year pipeline for Kingdom Hearts. So after KH4, assuming KH4 releases in 2027, 2028, we would get the Key Saga remaster, maybe like a year after that, a year or 2 after that, probably. I would hopefully say closer than that, because I think you want to strike while the iron is hot when it comes to the hype from the Lost Masters leading into the Key Saga remaster. So I would ideally say 2029, 2030 for a Key Saga remaster around that time, or within that 2-year window. And then KH5 hopefully within the first couple of years of the 2030s. That would be a beautiful pipeline for Kingdom Hearts. Nomura rides off into the sunset, he does his thing, and then the series probably continues in a very different way without him. And that's when we probably get remakes and remasters of games like KH1, Days. We do a lot of polishing up for other things in the series. Union Cross will be around 2040. Now, I can't speculate too much on what a KH5 would be like, because I don't know what a KH4 will be like, but I just think Kingdom Hearts 5 is probably like a good ender for not just the series, but the Lost Master saga as well. What do you guys think about this pipeline, though? I should have made a graphic, like, showcasing the whole pipeline, like the whole roadmap. It's alright, though. I'll have to watch the whole video to know what the pipeline is. I'll have to see the whole thing. I did see what Hades' voice actor said. I've been getting added in that a lot today, and I don't really know. I mean, I could talk about it, but I don't know. Like, in what way do I talk about it? You know, like, I guess I could speculate and be like I did with Haley Joel Osment's voice, like, but that felt bigger to me because it was Sora, right? Well, okay, whoa. I hold on. Let me correct myself. So, Hades' voice actor didn't say they're working on KH4 or anything. They alluded to working on just a project period, right? They alluded to how they worked on Hades very, very recently. They just did some voice work for Hades, which could be for anything, but a lot of people are predicting KH4. You know how KH fans are. And I don't disagree. I think probably is KH4, but I don't know. I don't know if that means anything. You know what I mean? I don't know if that means the game's coming out sooner, later. I don't know what that means. Like, I'm still, I want to see a trailer, man. I want to see a trailer. So, I could get 1,000 tweets saying the voice actors are recording and animating and doing whatever, but bro, I gotta see a trailer. I want to hear the voice acting. You know, it's like, okay, it's like getting tweets about KH4 saying we're working on it, we're working on it, we're working on it. Where is it at? I want to see it. Well, what's going on with it? That's where I'm at, you know? Like, I can only hear so much we're working on it and get hyped. Like, I'll be hyped if a trailer's coming next month, but we don't know that. I don't think we're getting one next month. Unless Jeff Keighley, you know, really comes in clutch. Hey, I would appreciate that, Jeff Keighley. It'll make some good reactions. All right, so chat, to do a little overview of the roadmap, delete some of these in betweens. All right, so a little refresher of the roadmap. Kingdom Hearts 4 is obviously the next game. I don't need to explain anything there. Key Saga Remaster, Verum Rex, or a Kairi game. I would like both, but ideally I think we're going to probably get one, because I don't think they're going to do both. I don't think they'll have time for both, especially if Nomura's trying to retire sooner rather than later. And then Kingdom Hearts 5 to end off the arc, to end off the series. I think this is a pretty good roadmap for everything. What do you guys think about that? Are you guys fine with this roadmap for Kingdom Hearts, or is it a little disappointing to you? Or do you think it's too optimistic? Do you think we're just getting KH4 into KH5 and that's it? What do y'all think? Yeah, I heard about that, Sydney. Dang, that spread so fast. You know, because of so many people talking about it, maybe I should make a video about it. I think it's good. I think Square isn't going to let Kingdom Hearts die. Yeah. I think that's another topic to talk about with Nomura's retirement. A lot of people believe that Kingdom Hearts is going to... I mean, I can make this a whole other topic, but a lot of people seem to believe that Kingdom Hearts will die without, like, Nomura. Kingdom Hearts is going to, like, completely end. Like, I think when I say series ends, I mean either or. Like, I think the whole series can end here, or I think Nomura's, like, portion of the series ends here, you know? So, I think it's very likely in the future that Kingdom Hearts would probably continue without Nomura. I think it might take a while, but I think they'll probably get more out of the IP and do more with the IP after Nomura. They could do some remasters, some remakes, do some multimedia stuff. The brand of Kingdom Hearts will more than likely continue after Nomura. I don't think it's going to go away or anything. Some people are very scared of the series, like, being bad after Nomura, and I think that's fair. That's totally fair. Because, like, you know, when the series loses its cornerstone, its creator, the person who knows the series probably the best out of anyone, any series would, like, struggle afterwards. But I think if they try to make a different generation for Kingdom Hearts, do something different with Kingdom Hearts that isn't them just trying to, I don't know, like, do anything with what Nomura did. I don't know, do something different. I don't know if it will be a new character or a new different continuity, or if they just go into the rabbit hole of telling side adventures. But Kingdom Hearts 2 Blue Vortex, no. I don't know, I like more side games, but also development time is just main game after main game looking. Yeah, I mean, I think Square just gets a lot more value if they make mostly numbered titles with Kingdom Hearts. I think that's what I feel like that's what they think. I feel like they feel like side projects, side titles probably don't get as much value as mainline entries, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind a completely new cast of characters in the future. That could be something interesting, right? They can maybe do wait. They can maybe do better. Look how KH4 nowadays is still wait. I don't know what you just typed, Meester. I don't know how to read that. Yo, what's good, D Lombardo? What's poppin'? You missed the majority of the talk already. I'm not gonna lie. We're already done with the talk, for the most part, actually. Dang, we went for that for almost an hour. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't feel like that was an hour, but I guess it was. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I talked a lot, so I'm like kind of taking this chance to cool down and chill. I yap super fast, and I yap a lot. You missed so much. Probably about to end stream. I don't think I'm gonna end stream yet. It was a thought, but I don't think I'm gonna end stream. I think I actually do think I might do a rando to end off the live, or I might do figure some out. Bring the afro back? Nah, afro's gone. We're done with the afro. At least for a while. No more afro. Why do you want the afro back, Andy? Why do you want the afro back, bro? You're not the only one who's commented that. That's funny. Someone commented on another video. They were like, bro, what was it? Hold on, let me switch layouts. They were like, bro, they have to like move to the side over here for this. But they were like, dog, I thought you had an afro. And I'm like, I did. I wonder how people expect me to respond to that. Like, I thought you had an afro. I changed my hair. What do you expect me to say? Like, yeah, the afro has disappeared, man. This is gone. Like, that hairstyle is better. Nah, look, the afro was I don't know. The afro wasn't being it's a lot to manage, man. Like it's so much. It's so much to manage and have like manage. Like, if you see someone who has a perfect afro, straight up, they either like change their hair texture a lot, like a natural like afro, from just like your own hair, like nothing chemically changing it or nothing like that. It's a lot to manage, man. Because I have like naturally curly hair. Like you see, even my braids, right? They like curl up like crazy at the ends, right? That'll go away eventually, or that'll like it'll get better over time. But I have naturally very curly hair. And with an afro, I'm trying to maintain an afro, stuff gets dreaded up like super easily. It's a lot. Like, it's just a lot. It is. And I wanted to take the weights off for a minute, but do you lift weights? Yes, but not like as much as I used to. Like, you saying that's funny to me because I actually feel like I've lost a lot of muscle mass over the past couple of months because I haven't been consistent, bro. I haven't been consistent, and I've been eating. I've been eating, and I haven't been consistent. So I'm sure a little bit of the muscle's left over, but I feel like I'm not in peak form. But I don't feel like I look bad either, right? Mr. Clean Prodigy, bro. You want me bald? You want bald I don't think I'll ever go bald, man. You're not gonna catch me doing none of that. There's not gonna be no sub goals where I go bald or anything, cause I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that, bro. We can't be going bald. Maybe at most I'll like, I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't know. I like having hair, having the option to do something with my hair. I did think about at one point like an alternative to doing the braids, but I did think about just going the straight like crew cut, but nah. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep the hair. You calling out critical gamers shaved eyebrows? You know what's funny? I thought about making that the podcast tweet. I thought about, instead of like posting his profile picture for the podcast, I thought for a second that when you look up like Jared profile pictures or Jared pictures on Google, one of the first images that pops up, Jared, is you with no eyebrows, which is like kind of crazy. So I thought about using it for a second because I thought it would be funny, but I ain't do that. I thought about it though. I was like, man, you ain't gonna catch me shaving my eyebrows though. Nah, that's not happening. I ain't that deep. We ain't shaving. I don't think we're shaving nothing, to be honest. Maybe at most, like I'd shave the mustache or the beard. I want to do something like that, but I feel like that's like weak sauce, right? You have small bald spots and you're 21. Am I cooked? Yes, you might be cooked. You might need to get that like hair transplant surgery. You might be a little cooked though. I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes it's not a choice, prod. The bold life chooses you. That's crazy. You might be right. Like, hey, one day, I might be bald. Might just happen. I might be bald one day, but that ain't today, or this year, or anytime soon, from my understanding. So, do I look like I got like crazy bald spots? Like I don't see any. Maybe there's a bald spot you'll see on stream. I don't think I see any. I will say, though, that number tiles might be the way forward after a Venom Wrecked game, especially since it's supposed to be multi-platform. Yeah, I agree. I agree. A lot of us are seeing you for the first time today. It shouldn't be the first time. You know, I said this, chat, and, like, it has been true. I'm going to be like, so many people just throughout every video I post for probably the next year and some change is probably going to be like, bro, what? That's what you look like? This is my first time seeing you. And it is forever funny seeing the reactions, though, because I think a lot of people expected me to look very, very different, obviously, right? I don't know what image they have. I can imagine what people mean by that, but, you know, this is what your boy looks like. What's up? What's poppin'? I do need to get a better webcam, or just some better lighting, period. Yeah, a lot of people associate me with Roxas, or like whatever profile picture I had. There was a point where I had a little Cheerthy PNG. I definitely don't look like Cheerthy. I definitely don't look like Roxas, even though I love Roxas. That's my boy, but I don't look like Roxas. Is this a little PNG icon? It's not what I actually look like, you know? Do you guys look like your profile pictures? Like, does everyone look like their profile pictures? For, like, if you have an anime profile picture, does Andy look like KH4 Sora? Do you look like KH4 Sora, Andy? I don't know if you do based off of what you said earlier, but, you know, I'm just saying. Like, not everyone looks like their profile picture, right? I get it, though. Like, you associate the voice you hear with whatever you're seeing on screen, which is exactly why I did the Roxas profile, the Roxas like image, right? I just had it in the corner because I didn't know if I want to do face cam like a lot of the time, and there's still some days where I don't want to do face cam, so I had it in the corner so people can at least look at something's moving, something's reacting while I'm talking, so that's not just like a straight up voice in the background. I have the headband on mostly to like, because the braids, like I said earlier, the braids be curling up. I have this headband around the braids to just try and like kind of straighten the braids out a little more, which I'm sure they're already like good now, but no, just have it on. So whenever you see me have this on, sometimes, I mean, I don't think it looks bad, to be honest, or at least from this angle. It looks a little funky when you see that I have my braids under it, right? But maybe I'll get other headbands. We'll go try. I actually didn't realize that was an AI profile picture, Andy. That's crazy. I can't be having the AI profile pictures, but I'm not for AI. I especially hate AI and generative AI. I hate that stuff like with a passion. But some people might hate this take. I also don't like. I don't react crazy if I see it because I guess it's normalized, which that's part of the problem, right? The normalization of it. But it's like, it's something so big that what am I gonna do? Like, really, well, all I can do is on my end, I can support. On my end, I can support or I can choose to support it or not to support it. And I choose not. I don't support it. That doesn't mean I'm going to ban everyone who does, or ban everyone who doesn't care, right? It's just, you know, it is what it is. Yo, what's good, Sugar Crash Mari? Kingdom Hearts guy? Is that my name, Kingdom Hearts guy? Yo, y'all want to do a tier list? It might be time to actually do like a ranking, like, because we did a kind of costume ranking the other day. It might be time to actually do something like that. I could probably set that up behind the scenes, right? Did I see Jared reacting to AI trailers? I did not, because I don't look at AI. No, I'm not. I capped a little bit there. I clicked on the video and then didn't continue it because I'm like, man, I kind of want to watch this because this is a Jared video, but I don't like AI stuff. Like, it's hard for me to laugh at AI stuff because this is me personally. No, nothing against anyone else. Me personally, I'm not. When I look at AI stuff, like even when, like, you know, my partner or like family, because I'm sure you guys who don't support AI, you guys probably have, I bet you multiple people have family members who do not care, don't see the problem with it because they didn't grow up on the internet. Like, to be real with you, the main people who really hate AI are people on the internet. And that's not to discourage anyone. That's not to say, oh, we're just being insane. I actually think it's one of the few things the internet rightfully hates. It's one of the few things that the internet, like, I agree with them. Like, yeah, more people should hate the AI stuff. It's stupid. It's dumb. It ruins art and whatnot. But so many people who didn't grow up like in these online spaces, they don't care. They just don't care. And it's not even. We view it as a moral thing. We view it as like a right or wrong. We view it as like, okay, like it's ethically bad to like AI. So many people don't even consider that. They don't even think about that. And like, it's hard to even force them to view it that way because I don't know. It's like, I don't know what analogy I can do, but it's literally with how you were brought up, or where you were, like, what age you were brought up in. Like, for some people, it's an inconsequential thing. It's not, they don't see it as that deep, and you're not going to convince them that it's that deep, and you can hate them for it or live with it. That's how it is. It's like, it's easier for me to personally not like it, not support it, not mess with it, than it is for me to force everyone else not to. But I will say, straight up, screw AI. That stuff's trash. I hate it. Like, I'm not for it. Mostly generative AI. I don't like art. I don't like the art generative AI. I'm kind of okay. I'm okay. I don't know if this is like a hot take or whatever. I'm not sure, but I'm okay. I'm actually okay with ChatGPT and stuff like that. I think that stuff is fine. Mostly like the text, the data analytical stuff like that. That stuff's fine. Like, personally, I've definitely pumped in, like, instead of sitting down for hours and analyzing YouTube analytics on my own, which I still do a lot, by the way. Instead of like doing that on my own, I've definitely like grabbed spreadsheets and dumped that junk into some AI program and been like, hey bro, tell me what you notice here. Because it's like, I can sit here for hours or have this thing do it. Like, as a tool, it's fine in some areas. But even then, like, it's still, there's always things, and AI still kind of interprets things a certain way. Like, that's why I don't fully believe it's gonna 100% take over, but it definitely might take over in a lot of areas. There is still a human element to everything that gives me comfort and gives me faith and helps me not panic. Like, even when it comes to data analysis, AI can analyze the data as it is. It can't always give you a rhyme or reason behind certain habits humans have or how opinions may change overnight. Only humans can really properly, even we can't properly always predict it, but only humans can kind of like get a feel for that sort of thing. Because, for example, Kingdom Hearts, right? Kingdom Hearts is a very emotional like series, a very emotionally driven series. So a lot of us are connected to Kingdom Hearts on an emotional level. And well, AI can like pretend and act like, you know, it understands exactly what people love about like the series, or what exactly Kingdom Hearts fans are into or want to like or want to view and watch and whatnot. It might get a little bit of those things right, but I don't know, like there's a human element to things that AI just straight up can't replace, and that's why people do fight so hard for it. Sorry to go on a tangent about AI stuff, but you know, we got the conversation going. Shout out to Andy, I guess. And Andy got the conversation going because their AI KH4 Sora picture. But yeah, screw AI. Not to mention it's destroying the environment. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. It's fine as a tool with heavy human oversight, but I still refuse to use it in any capacity. Yeah, I get you. I don't blame you at all. Was forced to use AI to generate pics for a video. What? As well as using AI music for an art project killed my soul. That's gross. I'm not gonna lie, that's super gross. But there are a lot of jobs like that. Dude, it's crazy. People don't understand the amount of 9-to-5s that take shortcuts, like for quote unquote efficiency. Like they'll have you generate AI for just whatever, anything random. AI chat rooms and tools are fine, but when it comes to mimicking talent, that's the problem. Big agree. 100% agree. 100% agree. That's the nuance of it. Alright. I think we are... I kind of want to do a tier list. Alright, chat, what do y'all think? What do y'all want to do? Tier list or rando? Tier list or rando ender for the live stream? Future game likelihood tier list? I mean, we kind of did that, didn't we? Kind of. And, I mean, that also depends on what's on the table. Why not both? I mean, bro, everyone's gonna hit me with the why not both. Tier list. What tier list do I want to do? I kind of want to do a Sora outfit tier list. Now let's pull up. Yeah, we did a Sora outfit tier list the other day. I'll flip a coin. Okay. I want to do a quick Sora main designs tier list, like his main designs, right? So let me pull this up. Main costumes and not his forms. Yeah, I don't think I want to rank his forms personally. I don't think I want to. Sometimes I want a little more prep though before I do stuff like this, because it's sometimes more fun to like kind of have a showcase for it instead of just kind of off the cuff, I guess, doing a tier list. It's sometimes fun to just have a little more prep time, you know, like I'm Batman. I need the prep time, bro. I feel like it makes things more fun, because we've done so many over the years, like just random sort of tier lists that I want to I don't know. I mean, it would be more fun. It would be more like, because I'm thinking of these tier lists and I'm thinking about making, okay, the way I'm approaching live stream content nowadays, chat, is I really badly want to, my new approach with live streams is I'm still going to do I kind of hate to have to scoot in, like, and change where I'm at per layout, but it's all right. A little adjustment. We'll figure. We'll get more organized as time goes on. Let's take the Sonic music off. Actually, I love Sonic music, but we should switch it up, right? Yeah, get that Hyde music going, baby. All right. So my like current approach with live streaming chat is I want to. I mean, this isn't too different from what other streamers already kind of do. I'm just gonna start doing it more, and I've already done this. Just I want to do more of this thing. This live stream is an example of that. I want live streams to be more fulfilling, you know. So not only do I want live streams to feel more complete, more discussion heavy, I still want to offer that on like live feel, you know, that live feel, live interaction, talking with chat, everything. But I want a lot of things that I do to be able to be put into videos. I want a lot of things that I do on stream to be able to be stream highlighted or whatever, you know, because that's fun. So you guys get to be a part of the videos even more. I also get even more value out of not just the streams themselves, but it's like creating a content ecosystem. It's like the live streams, not only I can make shorts out of them, I can also make videos out of them, and also the streams themselves can perform decently well, right? So that's why I'm trying to. That's kind of why I want to do a little more planned stuff with the streams, and we're going to do more Let's Plays and things like that. A little less only rando. After hours are still going to exist, but not like daily, not every night, not every single time. We're going to try and do streams a lot that are a lot more kind of like this. That's going to be fun. Yeah, farm that highlight channel. Well, the highlight channel is the channel. If it's Kingdom Hearts, it's on this channel, period. That's how it's going to be. I did have a thought, though, about posting some of my crazier randomizer live streams on a separate channel, but I think it's a little much right now. Like, because that would mean, by my plans, I would have like 3 to 4 channels. I'd have the fighting game channel, Project CD. I have a channel already created for this. I just haven't uploaded to it. I have a Datascape clips channel that I just haven't uploaded on yet. And then I would have the Rando channel. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like quite a lot. But the Rando channel will be because I love Rando, and I feel like, shoot, it'd be fun. It'd be super fun, but I don't know how long that would last. I feel like that's something that would be really cool at the start, and then like would kind of dip down over time. Get our shoes tier list. Shoes. You want me to sit here and look at Kingdom Hearts characters' feet and like rank what their shoes, how good their shoes are, bro? What is this? I don't know. I'm good off that. KH4 outfit, in my opinion, actually looked good in the first trailer. They changed it a little bit in the screenshots. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I don't think KH4 Sora is even on this tier list. Hold on. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. No, this one has Dice Sora on it. That's so funny. I just have to add a picture of KH4 Sora here. Okay, I just have to add a picture of KH4 Sora. That's cool, so I was already looking at. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, chat, we're going to do this, but we're going to do it in a little bit of a different way. So random question. Have you seen any new films? I recently watched the new Gundam Hathaway in theaters. I have not seen that film. It's hard to name. I watched me and Putty Up, we watched a lot of random, like, Netflix movies, like comedies and stuff like that. I sometimes don't even remember the names of the films, but we just watched a lot of those. Like, I watched some animated film that was recently released on Netflix. It was about a girl. Who, I ain't gonna lie, the animation was kind of okay, but it was about a girl who basically she had a dream or premonition or something that her parents were like, not premonition. Her parents were basically about to like separate or move somewhere else or something like that, and her and her brother were like having dreams, basically trying to change things and get a wish or something like that. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that was the general premise of the movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like super crazy either, but we watched that like a couple weeks ago. Your Name. No, it was not anime. That was not an anime. It was not an animated movie. Or it was not an anime movie. It was just regular anime. I think the movie was literally called Dreams. It might have literally been called Dreams or something like that. Okay, so chat, we are going to go ahead and rank Sora's main outfits. I'm going to focus on his main outfits, meaning Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, 4, Dream Drop Distance. His main outfits. We're going to rank those best to worst. Let's see. Where's the 4 Sora that I put in here? Is it not at the top? I mean, I could include dry forms. That could be the slight extension. That could be the slight, like, last thing I include. Chat, do I include dry forms with the main Sora costumes? I'm not doing Disney outfits, but do I include... But if I include dry forms, I wouldn't have to include form changes, and that would be, like, a whole other thing. Nah, we're just gonna keep it main costumes. Alright, we'll do main costumes. So, let me switch the layout. Alright. So, we're mainly ranking these 4 up here. Change the song. Alright. So, we're going to be ranking Sora's main costumes for Kingdom Hearts, just the Kingdom Hearts franchise. A lot of people in chat seem to want me to do this. I think we're going to keep it simple. I don't want to rank all these different dry forms and Disney costumes. I think I want to do that later, and it's a little hard to rank them among main Sora costumes, right? Because this is not the same, right? Alright, so... I can do this very quick, but we're gonna go one by one. KH3 costume, easy S tier, peak. I love this outfit. This outfit is the absolute best of the best. It is my favorite Sora costume. I am a massive fan of it. I think KH3 Sora. I know a lot of people, they're not crazy about the plaid. They're not crazy about Nomura's kind of like designs with them. I think the form changes that you also get out of KH3 Sora look really good, but I don't know. I enjoy the design. Glaze, bro, this outfit is so good. You thought A? Nah. KH3 Sora is my favorite design. It is 100% is my favorite design. I love the hair. I love the costume. It's like, I think I said the other day, KH3 Sora is like a truly, it's a mix of the modern like kind of design they want to go with for Sora, while still having a little bit of that cartooniness, a little bit of that like cartoony feel that Kingdom Hearts normally has. It's not as cartoony as like a KH1 or a KH2 Sora, but it still feels very serious, and I love that. It's a true mix of both. I really love the black and red color scheme as well. I think that looks really good on Sora. I mean, that's just one of my favorite color combinations. I'm not gonna lie, black and red looks very good. It looks good. Hot Topic era. It's weird. I did not realize until very recently after talking to some friends, because I heard my friends say it, and then I guess over time I started to take more notice of it. Like, I didn't realize this was a divisive take. I knew people didn't like KH3, and I knew people, of course, like KH2 Sora design a little more, but I didn't realize there was an audience of people that hated KH3 Sora's design. Like, bro, the design's good. Bro got the crown haircut. It's kind of clean. Like, I don't know. His fit's clean in KH3. I love it. I love the fit in KH3. I love the jacket. I like that the shoes aren't super oversized, even though I love the oversized shoes from the previous games. It just looks good. To me, KH3 Sora is the default Sora design. Like, when I think of Sora, I think of KH3 Sora. And maybe it's because, for me, admittedly, growing up with Kingdom Hearts, and while, of course, I still remember a time before 3 was announced with, like, 2 and 1 and stuff. KH3 was announced around when I was in middle school, like, kind of starting in the middle of middle school. But for a lot of my life, KH3 Sora, because we knew about this design, I think, back in 2015, I want to say. So, yeah, like, since 2015. So, for a long time, over 10 years now, this is the design that I've just known. Like, I grew up during the KH3 hype cycle, hyping up KH3 so much for years and years and years. And for a while, 3 Sora just ended up being the default. I looked at 3 Sora so much, anticipating KH3, it became normal. So, to me, the new normal for Sora is KH3 Sora. Now, to go into the complete opposite end of things, I'm sorry. Actually, I might even make it a little worse. Straight up, I think this might be, it could change. I'm warming up to it slowly. 4 Sora is the worst. I'm sorry. KH4 Sora is the worst design. I know for some people, they think what I said about 3 Sora being a more modernized design and how I like that, that's what they love about KH4 Sora. People think KH4 Sora is, like, amazing. They love that, like, modern realism, Japanese, like, streetwear sort of look that Sora has. I don't mess with it, man. Where's the cartooniness? Where's the color? It looks way better in this screenshot, like the recent screenshots we got in UE5. It looks way better in that. Way better in that than it did in the original trailer. The original trailer had it looking so dry and kind of boneless. I can see myself liking this design way more when the game actually releases. His hair, I think, looks a little spikier, still kind of too flat. Bro, Sora's hair has lost its, like, puffiness, like, or its spikiness so much over the years. Sora's hair, the de-spikification of Sora is a discussion we need to have. Because even in KH3, his hair got less spiky. From KH1 to 2 to Dream Drop's kind of KH1. But from KH1 to 2 to 3 and now to 4, bro, I get they're getting older, but keep the spiky hair, bro. Like, there's so many Final Fantasy characters older than you are who still have their hair spiky. They still have, like, the anime haircut. You can keep the spikiness, dog. You can keep the spikiness. I miss it. Like, they say that this is going to be the design for Quadratum only, but I gotta see about that, because you're not going to tell me that when we get out of Quadratum, we're going to suddenly be back in KH3 Sora's attire. That'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. But, like, come on, Nomura. Like, we know you want to push this design. We know this is going to be the new design. This is going to be where we see Sora the majority of KH4 more than likely. It's not going to be just a cutesy little thing for 2 hours of the game at the beginning of Quadratum. No, you know this is going to be Sora's design the entire game. This is the marquee advertised design for Sora. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't, you know what, I'm exaggerating my words here. I wouldn't say I don't like it. I gotta warm up to it. And I feel myself warming up to it, but I'm not the biggest fan of KH4 Sora. And that's just because I have a hard bias towards the more cartooniness that Kingdom Hearts brings, the more saturated, I guess, colors. So I like KH3's design a lot more than 4 Sora. 4 Sora is too far on the other end. I get people like that. I get people like the realism. They like the more Final Fantasy-esque-ish approach. Not me. I'm chill. I'm good off that. For now. We'll warm up to it though. Maybe it'll be a better design later in the game. I want to see. I'm very interested actually in how they do form changes in this design. Like what are Sora's form change costumes going to be? Like that should be very interesting. Very interesting. So let's get to the in-betweens. All right, so I think in between, KH2 is obviously the second best. Now, I do think KH1 Sora could be here as well. Like, it's debatable. I'll put him in A. It hurts to do that. But KH1 Sora is the iconic design. I will never slander it. I just like the other two more. The other two are like, these are the designs as a hardcore Kingdom Hearts fan I really love. But the KH1 design, like, bro, I love it too. It's a classic design. It's the iconic KH1 Sora design. It's like, I don't know. It's like they keep shoehorning him into everything though. You know, KH1 Sora is in almost every Kingdom Hearts game. Somehow, some way, in every Kingdom Hearts game, KH1 Sora makes an appearance. Somehow. It happens every time. KH2, you start off in KH1 Sora's clothes. KH3, you also start off in KH1 Sora's clothes. Like, what's going on, bro? You also start off in KH1 Sora's clothes. Even in Dream Drop Distance, there's obviously flashback scenes that show you in KH1 Sora's clothes, I'm pretty sure. I think the only game we might not see KH1 Sora in might be BBS. Birth by Sleep might be the only game. And even then, I wonder, does KH1 Sora appear in any flashbacks or anything like that? Or flash forwards, rather, in Birth by Sleep? Because it's kind of wild how much KH1 Sora is in, like, these Kingdom Hearts games, man. It's actually insane. Like, dog, I love the design. I love it. I love it to pieces. But, brother, like, I think most KH fans nowadays probably associate Sora with 2 rather than 1, right? You do see KH1 Sora in the start of the secret episode. Well, there we go. KH1 Sora's in Birth by Sleep as well. They will never not show KH1 Sora. It's actually wild. It's so wild. So, for KH2's costume, I love KH2's costume. This looks good. Like, it's a really good outfit. Like, I think, I like that they went with a more, like, black and bluish Sora design for KH2 Sora. And my favorite thing about KH2 Sora might actually be the yellow belts. I know it's such a weird thing to say, but, like, the contrast with, like, the black, like, I don't know, the black and blue sort of, like, colors, for his, like, jacket and, like, the overalls and stuff is really good with those yellow belts. Like, it stands out a lot, and it's just so iconic. Like, it's so sleek and clean. It's very cartoony still as well, because, like, I don't think I'd wear the KH2 Sora fit in public at all, but it looks good on Sora. Like, he's still got the clown shoes going, but his feet is definitely, you know, he's grown into his shoes just a little bit more in KH2. I think for a lot of people, KH2 Sora is perfect. Like, he is perfect. It represents Kingdom Hearts to them. It's just as cartoony as it is a little bit edgy, just a tiny bit edgy. It has that coolness factor to it, you know, an older teenage Sora. Like, when you look at Sora and KH2, you think of, like, prime teenage years. This is prime teenager Sora. I don't know, it's just hard, like, it's hard to really talk about design, like, other than that. Like, it's just a good design, man. It's just a really good design. Now, another design, the last one we're going to talk about is Dream Drops. You know, at one point, I actually would have said Dream Drop Distance was probably my second favorite. It probably would have been 2 and then Dream Drop. And Dream Drops hasn't necessarily gone down. It's just maybe other designs went up. Or maybe, like, this is how I'm feeling in the moment, because my feelings change a lot. Like, sometimes I do want to glaze Dream Drop a little more and put Dream Drop Sora a lot higher. Dream Drop Sora, to me, is kind of a better KH1 Sora design, but the only reason I put Dream Drop Sora in B, I might put him in A. I might put him an A. I'm gonna put him an A for what I'm about to say next. The only reason I put Dream Drop Sora below KH1 Sora is because KH1 Sora is more iconic. And like, I'll admit, it's nostalgia. It's me being reminded of the good old days of Kingdom Hearts 1. But Dream Drop Sora it's a better KH1 Sora design to me. Like, it's just a Borns with You kind of style KH1 Sora, and I like that a lot. I really liked this outfit back in the day. I was a big fan of it. So that's my outfit tier list. We have KH3 Sora, 2 Sora, 1 Dream Drop, and then Gap 4. I know people are gonna hate the Gap. People are gonna hate the Gap for KH4 Sora, man. But I'm not feeling KH4 Sora yet. I'm not feeling it. It's not me. I'm not about it. UE5, Unreal Engine 5 is going to have to put in some heavy work for KH4 Sora to be above any of these designs. I could maybe see KH4 Sora getting close to Dream Drop, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, the big thing about KH4 Sora, chat, that I just don't mess with. We're gonna adjust this right quick. Hold on. So I should have pulled up the full design for like all of these, but whatever. We'll edit it in or whatever. So the big thing I'm not a fan of with KH4 Sora, right, is I really don't like. I don't like just the under. I don't know why I had to get the the shoeless pick, but hey, blame Reddit. Like, this Sora, man, I don't like these pants, dog. Like, why is the design so brown? Like, I get that I'm brown, but like, I don't know why I said that. But look, I get it. Like, you want to go with the dull PS3 realism colors, but bro, what is the real world to Square Enix? Like, what are we doing here? I don't like that whenever people approach realism, they approach realism as if they live in some apocalyptic world, bro. Like, what was your childhood like? Like, don't be wrong. Some people did grow up in, like, bad areas and, like, weird areas, right? I get all of that. But, like, the world's full of color. Where do you think color comes from? Real life. Like, bring the color into this. Where's the color? What's going on here, man? Why is the fit so plain? Like, he don't got nothing going on. He got, bro, there's no belts. Where's the belts? Where's the iconic Nomura belts? He don't got a belt on. Nomura couldn't throw in one belt on the design. People wear belts in real life sometimes. It's pretty mature, bro. Screw maturity. I don't care. Like, let the fit look good. Screw maturity. Like, maturity, bro. Sora's walking on this hardwood outside patio with his bare feet. Bro ain't sweep that. Bro ain't mop that. Talking about maturity. Like, what's going on here, man? I don't know. I think KH4 Sora fit looks a little more colorful in the newer screenshots. Plus, the jacket seems to have actual proper texture to it. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. I will 100%. I will 100% give you that. Let me do this. What's going on? Hold on. So why is it taking so long to pull up? Alright, it's gonna be a little blurry of a screenshot, but it is what it is, right? So, I agree. Like, I do think comparing this to this, almost night and day. I mean, it looks like it might be night versus day, right? But this looks way better. Like, the jacket on this shot looks so much better. Now, I'm not going to blame them too much because I know it's the initial reveal, but we're still allowed to criticize it because that's the only trailer we got. Like, honestly, we sat on this for 3 years only to get a screenshot, no motion screenshot of this. I actually kind of like the thinner necklace. That's the part of the realism I do like. I do like the thinner necklace. I kind of mess with it. Like that's a realism aspect that I kind of mess with. That's cool. Because it's like the actual Sora chains. Like, I don't know if you guys own any of the actual like Sora or Roxas chains, but they have like, they're thin too. Like they're not thick necklaces. They're thin, right? Like real necklaces usually. They're not chains, not big chains. We have a better look at Sora's outfit overall in the big gameplay screenshot. Yeah, totally, right? I mean, that's what we're looking at right now. Oh, I just realized that something. Well, that's cool. All right. Yo, chat, just random. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it randomly, but we are live on Twitch as well and TikTok. Though TikTok chat's a little dead at the moment. I don't think TikTok has us in the algorithm right now. But that's okay. That's fine. It's all cool, right? We are live on Twitch. If you want to go over to the Twitch channel, watch on Twitch. We probably have a lot less ads on Twitch. I think I have like maybe 3 minutes of ads every hour on Twitch. You're missing the most important part of the Fit Sora's Apple Watch. Oh, you're right. Hold on. I gotta pull up the Apple Watch. We gotta pull it up. So I glaze like I slightly glaze this design for in the UE5 screenshot, but I actually think I don't know if this is UE5 either. Do y'all think the gameplay screenshot was UE5? Like genuinely. We have to talk about this. Do y'all believe? Oh crap! What the heck? Sure. All right, so we're gonna look at Sora here. So, do y'all think this gameplay screenshot was UE5? Sora do got the Apple Watch. I kind of think, like, some people say this screenshot looks like it's still in development. Like they were very much like this screenshot looks very much so in the oven. I'm not gonna lie, the more I look at this, the more I don't like it. I really don't like the pants, man. Sora looked like he got like Converses or Vans on. I don't like the design. It's going down for me. Like, you guys are making the design go down for me. I'm liking it less. Like, looking at this gameplay screen, this is what it looks like in action and not in like a CGI cutscene. I hate these shoes. I hate the shoes, bro. Like, you could have at least made the shoes yellow. Like, bro, no matter fix this design. Like, I look. It looks good in artwork. The artwork is good. I like it in artwork. Sora looks chopped. That's not Sora, man. What's going on here? I know we're going for this realism vibe, but like, that's not Sora. The lighting is very off. And like, you could say, bro, you're criticizing in development screenshots. They dropped them. They dropped these screenshots, bro. Like, this is what they decided to drop. What do you want me to review? Nothing? Like, I don't know. Now, his shoes aren't blue. That's like whatever flow motion, glow, or shot lock thing they have going on. All right, chat, tell me, is this a W or L design? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? It would most likely be useless, but I hope they add something for default outfit customization, like the wardrobe add-ons from 0.2 or something, like being able to put the hood on. Dude, totally. If they add some sort of outfit customization to KH4, that'd be cool, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It's still a story game at the end of the day, so I don't know how much we'll do it. W fit, but could be better. Hey, if it's a W for you, it's all right. It's okay. If you like this design, I know there's a lot of people who do like this design. I know there's people who say it's their favorite design. No, for me, this is worst design like in the franchise. Like this is the worst. This is the worst main Sora outfit. IMO. I think like upper half is good. His lower half really bad. Like those pants, I don't like the pants. I don't like the shoes. I'm not a fan. Love the roadmap prodigy. Yo, let's go, Good Witch. They're behind on the stream, but yo, my boy got Chucks on. I don't know what those are, but that's crazy. Or Chucks. Bro got them Pela sneakers on. The Pela sneakers is crazy. They're all just roasting the design, like. It's leaning more L to me, sadly. Converses. Oh, this design needs some belts and zippers, but I know that's not realistic. But do something, bro. He needs. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like I couldn't tell you, but this design needs some sort of sauce. It just doesn't have the sauce yet. I think dual wielding should be a staple in every game with Sora at this point. Probably, yeah. I mean, people love dual wielding, so probably. The global Twitter account has a screenshot with Sora being front facing. Yeah, there's another gameplay screenshot with the front facing Sora. I mean, it's basically the same though. I don't feel like pulling it up. All right. 10th grade joggers on. I used to be a joggers kid. I used to wear joggers like all the time. They used to be the main fit. All right, chat. How long have we been live now? Oh, 2 hours. Okay. I'm thinking about doing a rando, chat. You guys down for a rando to end the stream off? Retire the red? What do you mean retire the red? It's only been 2 outfits. But to be fair though, we have been on a red design for... Actually, most of his designs are red. The only design that isn't red is KH2's. So you like KH2's design a lot, Devon. I bet. I think that's the only Sora design that isn't red. Let's go back. Dang, hold on. Well, it got KH2 design got a little red in it, but the red isn't dominant. I mean, KH3's red isn't. I don't know. It's more dominant than 2's is for sure. I do want to bring final bosses in the series at some point. What do you think about the final boss battle for the overall series being Sora, Riku, and Kairi fighting together? I'm fine with that. That sounds cool. I think this saga should be the Destiny Trio arc, so yeah, I'm cool with that. I do like KH2's, but I think KH1 is the best. Oh, okay. Do I want a rando? I'm debating heavily. Debating heavily if I want to do a rando run. Chat, what do y'all think? Y'all think we do the rando run? Are y'all a little tired of rando? Well, everyone's probably a little tired of rando, but let me move to the other layout. Do it. Be a decent bit of setup. I haven't done a rando run in like a couple of days. I feel it's weird not doing one in a couple of days, like in the past couple of days, but do all enemies with lingering will? Yes. Me debating it is like, I don't know. I'm sitting here contemplating, what else would I do if I didn't do a rando right now? No, we'll just do it, bro. Screw it. What am I sitting here debating for? I'm debating making the stream less long. Let's make the stream longer. Let's go ahead and do a rando run. Let's go. I don't know how much I'm gonna stream this week, so we're gonna do a rando run chat. I could play some Under Night. I could play some Under Night and practice some Under Night. That would be pretty hype. That would be super hype. Ooh, dude, practicing Under Night sounds so fun right now. Early randos better than super late randos. That's fair. I mean, I want to do more streams around these times anyways, so there will still be after hours, and there will still be discussions, but by the way, chat, I asked this earlier, but in case there's like newer people in the live stream, do you guys like this sort of layout from like my live streams going forward? I know I need to get a better webcam and all that stuff, but are you guys fine with this layout and this like sort of vibe for the discussion streams going further into the content? Ooh, I should rank openings one of these days. I think I should. That'd be fun. I mean, you guys have seen this from probably a bazillion other different streamers, obviously, but this is my this is the normification of Prodigy. You know, before it was the PNG tuber, but now do the webcam, bring some more. I mean, that it doesn't sound weird, but like it's kind of something I want to be or do more of for Kingdom Hearts. Like, I talk to other creators about this a lot, but Kingdom Hearts has like such a strong like casual audience that doesn't really interact. There's not a lot of overlap between like that casual and hardcore fan. Because I mean, admittedly, like it's hard to get into. It's hard to interact with hardcore fans for any franchise, really. That's like a JRPG or big story like this, right? But I don't know. I want to do the type of content that I think will reach those fans as well. That can be appealing to those fans as well, and not just like the hardcore audience. But I do want to do both. But I acknowledge that doing both is very difficult. It is not easy, because videos that entertain like casuals may not entertain like hardcore fans as much. So they might even not like a video that's more casual focused. Like, let's say a video focusing maybe a little more on Disney worlds, or a video focusing a little more on like more traditional Kingdom Hearts elements. But I think I have an idea, and I have ways I want to go about those things. Like I have a game plan to reach that audience a little more, an idea, right? And if not, no biggie, man. It don't matter. Like I'm fine with, like, I don't know. I love the audience I got. All right. We got the seat up. Let's see. I have the dono goal. I don't have a pin message right now. All right, you guys hear me fine? Make sure the game is heard as well. Sweet. Don't forget the KH2 Elias. What do you mean? All right, you have a good one, Ian. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate you. All right, let's run a chat. And I have a quick explanation on what a rando even is. So the goal of the rando TLDR is to get 3 proofs. Get 3 proofs. Get 3 proofs. I might refresh the TikTok stream and switch to a short form TikTok live. Hold on. All right. Yeah, probably gonna refresh the TikTok live right quick. Give me 1 second, chat. Unexpected error, bro. Excuse me. Okay, it won't let me go. All right, whatever. I guess we're going. That's weird. It won't let me go live through the Shorts tab on TikTok. That's so odd. Well, is what it is. That's all right. Oh, and let me, if anyone does want to donate, help your boy out. This makes the combo breaker trip a lot easier, especially on when we're coming home, on the financial side of things. Can I pin that from here? No, I can't. All right, let's do this. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Three levels of KH players. KH1 nostalgia players, BBS players, and key players. Why are those the only 3? Excuse me? No aerial dodge. Kind of cringe. So I'll go decently fast in this rando. Or aerial dodge. Go! Whoa, Goofy! I appreciate that. Hope Sora gets Keyblade armor. Dude, Sora getting Keyblade armor would be so sick. But I don't know if that's something that even matters nowadays. Like, I feel like that's something that would have had more aura, or like, I don't know, it would be more interesting going into KH3, but no, since they didn't do that in KH3, it's like, I don't know what the purpose would be now. Yeah, it's kind of getting too late for hype. Yeah. Who knows though? It was cool seeing all the Dark Road characters have Keyblade armor. Like, that was pretty sick. I remember that when like the Dark Road characters popped out with Keyblade armor in episode 1. Like, that was pretty dope. Ooh, proof. Okay, okay. On go mode seed. Oh yeah. Ow. Okay. Freaking shadow hitting me. Oh, proof of peace hinted at in Land of Dragons. See if it's one of the first chests. Dude, those fake Kingdom Hearts covers back in the day were so wild. You had like covers that would say Kingdom Hearts 3, the Keyblade War. Like, they kind of would have some sauce to them. I mean, obviously fan made, like fresh off of Birth by Sleep. Because Birth by Sleep had everyone thinking Kingdom Hearts 3 was about to be just so crazy with Xehanort and all these other characters like coming in. It was a wild time for sure. All the fake world stuff, world fan arts. I remember seeing this one with TF2, and like you had ones with the X-Men. Like, people were thinking up all kind of stuff. Like, there was so many fan-made like Kingdom Hearts things like that. Yeah, the KH3 Keyblade War for the Wii. Those were some crazy times, man. Old school Cage fans like remember fondly those days. New Cage fans have no idea what we're talking about. Bro. Okay. I go Halloween Town first, typically. Some people do Beast Castle first, I learned, after these shotguns, which is very fascinating. What am I doing? Surprised the Wii. Wait, surprised that we never got a cage the way he wanted different ways to play. That is a little surprising. Because we had a Kingdom Hearts game for basically every Nintendo console, like aside from well, every Nintendo console, like during and post I don't know, I shouldn't say it. We had the Kingdom Hearts game for GameCube, DS, 3DS, but not for Wii. All the Nintendo handhelds, minus the Switch, would have Kingdom Hearts games or have like an exclusive Kingdom Hearts title on there. Kind of crazy. I have Wisdom Form already. That's kind of wild. Nah, there was none for GameCube. It was just all the Nintendo handhelds, the dedicated handhelds. It's killing. Yeah, it is. Or not. There we go. Wait, did I say GameCube or did I say Game Boy? I might have said GameCube. I might have said GameCube. My bad. I meant Game Boy. Game Boy Advance. These shotguns are kind of crazy right now. I have aerial dodge? Nope. I would like the limit form. Man, come on. Alright, I might need limit form later, so we're gonna do this. Even though I don't really want to. Alright, hold up, chat. While I do this minigame. Try to put the controller down. Excited for Summer Games Fest? Not particularly. I mean, I would be hyped for a GTA 6 trailer, but my hype is at medium levels. I guess I'm excited for a good showcase. Like, I'm hoping, you know, it's a good gaming showcase. Some interesting things. They're going to be Castle. Yo, what's good, Sonic the Fox? Oh yeah. If you guys want to look at the roadmap stuff, look at the earlier portion of the live stream. It's going good. Oh yeah, GeoGuessr was a blast. Had a lot of fun doing that. Absolute blast. We were getting two GTA 6s, GTA 6's South and Ananta? Isn't that anime open world game? Didn't another big anime open world game come out recently? You don't think a KH2 GeoGuessr will work that well? I mean, someone's going to try it for sure. NTEs, pretty fire. That's good to hear. That bothered me. I remember to do this fight when I have stuff. Great for combat, but otherwise not much to see unlike the other games. Yeah, I agree. I feel like K2 GeoGuessr might not be as crazy, but who knows though? K2 GeoGuessr is like very fun. Sad to see how that video comes out for Dax. Oh my gosh. Almost freaking died, dude. Crap. Favorite Heartless boss? It might be Skull too. I really like Skull. I think Skull might be my favorite Heartless boss in the series.
I think this will do the trick. It's over. this'll do the trick.
This is it. Is this spot?
I think this'll do the trick.
Okay, high jump level 3. I almost died to Beast, bruh. I have died to Beast before in rando runs. Yes, this is a randomizer, Bonnie. Also, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay. Should we just full send Land of Dragons already? Here, I thought I was the only person who does these on TikToks. Oh, nah. We also stream on the TikTok a lot. I love Rando. Rando's so good. Rando's so peak. Chat, you guys need to get into Rando. I also need to do more Rando videos so I can get more people into Rando. I need more movement, man. I don't have any movement. Still don't have no aerial dodge. Insane. Have I ever done a race? Oh, multiple. Usually that's what I'm doing, actually, but my friends are not here today. I didn't ask them. I just did I'm doing a solo run. We had a big stream before this, just kind of discussing some, you know, random Kingdom Hearts things. So I'm just kind of ending off with a solo rando, not like a big race or nothing. Just doing something a little casual. Ground Shaker. I don't like Ground Shaker that much. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of the RCs in the fight are pretty cool though. Oh crap. Of course, Beast Castle still has a 5. Me and my boyfriend have done like 5 races, and each time I lose. Man, that's crazy. You're losing the rando race. You gotta win them. What type of rando races y'all usually do? Like proof-based ones, or what siege settings? I'm messing up something. Okay, there we go. I'm like, there's something I want to do, but I'm like not thinking about it. Nah, you're good, Sonic the Fox. Dude, how did I live?
Let's go.
Lion saved you. A little bit. We do proofs, and every now and then we switch off with emblems. Okay. I haven't done too many emblem runs, but I didn't dislike it. It kind of felt like a longer proof run. I feel like we gotta like go through Land of Dragons. Does take a little long.
Back off. This is it. Take this. This is it. Freeze.
W. Donald? I think that was Donald that got the kill. I can already do, I think I can already do throne room skip.
Yeah.
That doesn't insta kill. That's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, it's my favorite party member, Ping. Bro, what does Ping do as the party member? Like, real talk.
Back off.
Come on, bro. Doing this world this early in the run is a little weird. Still no proof of peace. Probably in throne room then. That was good, Austin.
Back off.
Underrated party member is Ariel. Well, it's clear why she's underrated in that case, because a lot of people do not like Atlantica and probably don't go to it or replay it often. She is a very good party member, I will admit. She might be one of the best party members in KH1. There are any comic books? Nah, not really. Especially not right now. I used to read some comic books when I was younger. I had a bunch of Marvel and DC comics. Excuse me, chat. Okay, having money pouch is pretty cool. Absolute Universe by DC. That sounds fun. So you going out of your way to tell me about it is definitely going to make me remember it next time I see it. I don't know. I actually don't know what I want to do right now in this run. I mean, I guess we'll do the throne skip. Wait, I don't have aerial dodge. I can't do it without aerial dodge. Ooh. Please tell me I have one. Nope. Okay. We can't do throne room skip then. That is pretty tragic. I think most of KH3's party members are pretty good. I actually think they scale party members up quite a lot in KH3, but you know, Sora himself is already so powerful, so they do kind of fall into the background more often than not. These random runs must be pretty fun. Oh yeah, they are. They're really fun. Hopefully it's not a long run. I'm not gonna lie, I am actually getting a little tired though. I might. We'll see if I finish it. Best part of the entire series is definitely Roxas. Okay, out of like the Keyblade wielder characters, yeah, for sure, right? I mean, he can't die. Like, he's actually invincible. Will I do a 24-hour live stream? I've done 24-hour live streams before. I've done beyond 24 hours. I've done a week-long live stream before that was like really successful, to be honest. That was our Steam marathon, which went very well.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Huh. Ha.
We'll go back into Hollow Bastion. Safe bet. I would love a multiplayer Kingdom Hearts. That's definitely something I want in the future. Like a live service KH game. But I want it to be not exclusive to mobile platforms. That's my only thing. You know what, chat? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what it is. I feel out of it. Like I feel very low energy right now. So I think I actually might end the stream here. I don't think I'm gonna beat the run, but I will look at where the other two proofs are, because just out of curiosity, right? But I'm sorry for ending the stream a little earlier. I did 30 minutes ago want to do a rando, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know. I just feel very low energy, and I don't think that makes for entertaining rando. I mean, we've had randos before where like I'm lower energy, but I'm not lower energy in the right way right now. I think where I feel like coasting. I'm fine with coasting and just wanting to do a run. Like I'm low energy for the rando run, and I'm low energy for like chat at the moment. Well, let's see, where was it? Oh wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I didn't have aerial dodge though. Both proofs were in throne room. That was a very interesting run. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, if I did Twilight Town, I would have gotten a aerial dodge, but aside from that, I literally would have only had one aerial dodge the entire run. That's kinda cheeks. Holy dude. Alright, well, it is what it is. I appreciate you guys a lot for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching. My name is Prodigy, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, you guys. Bye.